Oh, you can tell. You can see. It's a man. Da 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 da. Get out of here, bruh. Get out of here, bruh. What you mean? What does that say? Read it for me. Read it for me.
Detransitioned woman.
So while Sam is talking about, oh, it doesn't matter. It's infinitesimally small. Let's take a look at what's happening under the left-wing agenda, specifically with race.
If your kids have lighter skin, they're not allowed to go to their school's Playdate social. It's only for Black, Brown, and API families.
But I was told that this isn't happening. Melty, what's going on here? I was told that segregation is not coming back. But here we see for Black, Brown, and API. I don't even know what API means. Black, Brown, and API families only.
API.
It's comical that these progressive liberals think they are progressing society when they're really just repeating history. We've gotten to the point where diversity, equity, and inclusion programs have gone so far that they're now promoting segregation. Are we actually teaching our kids that race is such a significant factor in who they are?
Asian Pacific Islander.
That's weird. So like, what if you're Asian, but you're not a Pacific Islander?
I think when they
what if? Well,
I think that's Hawaiian, isn't it? Like that's kind of like, isn't that like?
I mean, technically, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But Hawaii, and then going over to like Japan and stuff like Thailand and stuff like that. And I guess it's covered under brown.
But
so happy to be brown. If be referred to as brown.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. So like your race depends on these things, but it should be it shouldn't be race or anything like that. It should be like the culture you're raised in.
Yep. And what's the culture that we're all brought up in? American culture. What is this whole goddamn channel about? Pushing American culture so that we don't need this kind of BS.
They are that they should actively exclude others based off of it. I thought that we wanted to build a future where race doesn't matter.
I said, shit, me too.
Where when you look at somebody, you get to meet them and know them, and then you can judge them. But now we're creating a world where we look at how much pigmentation somebody has in their skin, and then we draw assumptions on who they are. This is a prime example of the pendulum swinging too far. We're overcorrecting history to a point where we're repeating it. It is.
Oh, that was a good one. I gotta hear that again. I gotta hear that one again. What did he say?
It is dangerous to look at people as just a part of their group and not as individuals. This mindset led to the atrocities in history.
Right. I want to hear that line again.
Somebody has in their skin, and then we draw assumptions on who they are. This is a prime example of the pendulum swinging too far. We're overcorrecting history to a point where we're repeating it.
We're overcorrecting history to a point where we're repeating it. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. As Rabbi was saying, yeah, not being white seems to be the only real criteria. Unwanted Foe said we got to be inclusive by being exclusive of just one skin color.
Well, the thing is, it was corrected. We did correct this, and now we're going back, and it's the thing where
it's dangerous.
If you fix racism, and Democrats mostly run on someone's racist or something like that, they don't have anything more to run on if you get rid of racism. So they have to flip it and make racism still a thing and a problem. It's the same thing with Republicans and gun control. They're never going to fully have no gun control because that is one of their big running points. And that's why they're never going to fully get rid of it. Because if they get rid of that, what do they have to run on anymore?
Good point. So again, that's a dude I'm relatively familiar with his work on TikTok. Like I see him, sometimes, and clearly a gay dude, but clearly against all the the BS from the left. So I thought that was going to be a little bit more on the trans, talking about trans stuff. But now we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, guys, and it's going to get a little bit dark. But like I said, if we don't continue talking about these things, there's so much going on that you will forget. You will forget. So unfortunately, we have to continue to go over the same points over and over and over because people forget. We have this woman here. It says, detransition woman who received surgery as a minor discusses the problem with gender affirmation only?
It's important to remember that
Wow, did not expect that. Okay, hold on. All right, whoa.
it's important to remember that only telling someone yes and telling someone yes, you're valid, and only affirming them and only saying yes is not an act of love.
Facts.
That's not what love is. Love is not giving in to every whim and only saying yes.
Love is not giving in to every whim and only saying yes. Can you think of any other area besides your gender that we talk about things, issues in this way? Of course not, because that's irrational. Shout out to Lefty Lucy. Welcome to the party. Said diversity kills multiculturalism. Absolutely, it does. It creates the segregation that we just saw, as opposed to the melting pot that this is supposed to be. This country is supposed to be. Welcome to the party, Lefty Lucy. Dan said, hashtag that's not a woman. And M169 is saying,
they nailed it.
Whoever, I don't care. That is, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That just looking, we were talking. I think it was Amanda was talking about, like, I can just tell. I like I said, I was not expecting a deep voice. I was not expecting. This looks like a woman to me.
If you can't tell through the face lunch, you look right here. Well, the Adam's apple does not lie.
I know this is not going to go the way I want it to go, but let's see. What did you think this person's gender was before you heard voice?
I could tell that it was their original gender. I could tell. I could tell, Lutch.
I'm just saying. I want to see and be honest. Remember, it's anonymous. We don't need to. I'm not saying I'm trying to like do anything. I'm just saying I was surprised by that tone of voice. What's up, Indian J Word? Just hanging out, my boy. Melted Mind Media. Glad you are here. Welcome to the party, Lefty Lucy. Rabbi Glickman says hands typically tell the tale as well. Yeah, that's a big tell. But again, in this video, you can't really tell. Height, hip width, hands, and the Adam's apple. Those are the biggest ways to tell. And so this is what I'm saying. M169 is saying testosterone will do a number on a woman's voice. So y'all are saying this is definitely a female. Or excuse me, this is definitely a male. That sounds like a woman, a female woman who has taken testosterone, who's taken hormone blockers or whatever. And that's why the voice sounds like that. Otherwise, if it was not a woman, then we probably hear a more natural sounding male voice. I don't know. We're at 75% male, but we gonna see. Maybe I don't even know if this person says what they are.
Rewatch
said it's got a meat sausage, whatever it is.
Rewatch gang. I wanna hear what y'all think of
Yeah, replay gang. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think before you heard the voice, did you think this was a male or a female? Daniel Cabrera says you were really fooled by that. Looks like Leah Thomas. Nah. I'm not saying I'm attracted to this person. I'm just saying I thought it was a woman. There's a lot of ugly bitches out here. All right, get off my back. Rabbi the Short King, let's go. 5-4 over here. Got you beat, but I am the Short King. All right, let's see what we got. Come on.
Love is putting up those boundaries and saying no and having to keep someone safe even when they might be upset at you for it. Because only saying yes and only going down one path and only affirming isn't love, it's enabling.
It's enabling. If it was a drug addict, you would not say, yeah, we need to affirm that you're a drug addict and make sure you have the drugs that you need. when we talk, when we talk about Eugenia Cooney and people who have eating disorders, and they think they're fat when they're literal skeletons. I mean, have you guys seen a recent picture of Eugenia Cooney? Have you?
Me?
Yeah.
Is that the soup? Is that the? I'm bad with names. Is that the super skinny chick?
That is indeed the super skinny chick. Really?
Oh.
They're gonna give me the smallest one. Hold on. Let's take. How about this one?
You need a side view. Really shows.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We get rid of that. Because you really need to see what we're talking about here. I mean,
like, just look at her arm right there. Oh my gosh, look at that.
What? That's the biggest picture of her. But I mean, you could tell what we're talking about.
Look at her legs. Her legs are almost completely bone.
And I mean, like, I know I'm skinny. I know it. I get it. I'm skinny. But at least, like, there's something. There's something there. I'm just like,
this
is bad. This is bad.
You could lift her up by one hand. Like, it's so. How did she not get knocked over by the wind?
She probably does. Amadjafo said, it said at the very beginning that she detransitioned. So I think it's a biological woman. We got to go back and check. I missed that, but I think you're right. My fellow Short King Rabbi Glickman says, I like my women with bones on their bones. Oh, man. Right up your alley, bro. Right up your alley, but not Dan. Dan says, nasty.
And what Unwanted Foe just said there, if that person really is a detransitioned woman, like that was actually a woman, that just goes to show that if you do these processes and then come back, you cannot come back fully from this. Like, that just goes to show you cannot fully come back. Completely
permanent to some extent. Mm-hmm. Obviously, like, again, I think that it's a female. I think it's a female.
It may not be physical. You may be able to come back fully physically, depending how far you go. But the mental break that you have may never be able to be healed, or it will stay with you the rest of your life. And you'll have to do therapy maybe and all these sessions to help you get back to having that normal mindset in your life.
Mm. And M169 brings up a great point here. Says the social contagion is also why psych units do not put anorexic patients housed together. Because they'll work on things together. And when I was in high school, I was going out with a girl for a while, and she kind of had. I mean, it was like 2006, so every girl had an eating disorder. But hers was a little bit more, and she was in a psych unit for a while, and yeah. Exactly. They'll affirm each other's just, yeah, you are fat. You got a little bit of fat there. Like, you can see if you can pinch it, then my arms are so fat. Meanwhile, it's like, what are we talking about? What? That's my whole arm. That's for real. That's not a joke. This isn't Photoshop. This is really me.
He's not holding up a pencil, guys. That's his actual arm.
Lefty Lucy says, don't do drugs, kids, especially the regulated ones. I would say do all the drugs that aren't regulated. Just don't do the ones that are regulated. I do
not condone any drug use.
All right. So we get rid of this. Let's go. Detransition woman, let's go. 78% of you were wrong. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, you can tell. You can see. It's a man. Get out of here, bruh. What you mean? What does that say? Read it for me.
Detransitioned woman who receives I can't read it now.
Oh.
Detransitioned woman who receives surgery as a minor discusses the problem with gender affirmation only.
Got him. Yeah. I told you, children. Don't you understand? I know better. I know what's good. I know what is good.
Hit her up, Lutch. Hit her up.
Oh, Unwanted Foe is coming for you.
Define woman, go ask Matt Walsh.
What?
Go ask Matt Walsh.
Loser. I'm holding you to this. You are not allowed on this platform if you can't fucking define woman.
It is a adult It is adult female.
There you go. There you go. See, how hard was that? M169 said, I was right. Yes, you were. Mainly because I listened at the beginning of the video. Shout out to M169. I missed that totally, but I told you, motherfucker. I know. It's so easy to tell. This is definitely a man. Oh, my God. Hashtag totally not a woman. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You're sure. So what you're saying is that you, due to the transition that this female went through, that you are deciding that it's man forever. Or are you just wrong? Or are you just wrong?
To apologize to this woman. I'm sorry this happened to you.
You deserve it. You deserve to apologize. Keep going.
I'm sorry. If I see you in the streets, I'll call you a woman, but I will not say you're a beautiful woman. I'll tell you that much.
Fair enough. Shout out to Jay Luigi. Welcome to the party. Oh, come on, Dan. Going with the low blow.
He got you.
Low blow. All right. I see how it is. All right. Let's
Up
continue.
those boundaries and saying no and having to keep someone safe even when they might be upset at you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because only saying yes and only going down one path and only affirming isn't love, it's enabling.
Is this a real song? Or is this like...
I can't even tell what they're saying in the song.
God damn you, Dan. God damn it. God damn you. Okay. So there was a time when I didn't really know much about politics, okay? And I wanted to get more involved in politics. And I thought I was going to be a smart guy. And I said, you know what? Instead of just watching MSNBC, the people who are going to tell me what I want to hear, I'm going to watch CNN and Fox News and MSNBC. Now, obviously, you can see in hindsight, which is 2020, that would lead you down the road to making very stupid decisions. Indeed, I did. God damn it. There it is. God damn it. And I mean, the fact of the matter is, you know, I'm honest with you guys. I've made mistakes in my life. I will make mistakes again. But I promise that I'm going to be the guy that I say that I am. I promise I'm going to be the person that I say that I am. I promise that I'm going to stand up for the things that I believe, that I say that I believe in. But, you know, I mean,
Lutch, you're not allowed on this platform until you apologize for voting for Hillary Clinton.
you can shut the fuck up. You can get the fuck out of my face. All right, let's let our wonderful woman here finish what she's saying. Let's go back a little bit and see exactly what she's saying.
This
Isn't
mentally
love,
beautiful
it's
woman.
enabling. And I feel like that's just something that
Nobody here voted for Biden. I'm just saying.
parents need to understand with this.
Parents do need to understand. Yeah. So I mean, you know, obviously we can joke about the circumstances of the video itself, but that was not a funny video at all. That was not even close to funny. That was heartbreaking. And that is one person. And luckily, she seems to be young enough where, you know, she can go through some level of, I guess you call it rehabilitation, to get some semblance of a normal life. And but that's not going to be the case for everybody. It's just not going to be the case for everybody. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that clip, check out the full live stream link in the bio and catch me live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you there.